Welcome back. In between the parts, I decided to face the other way. But no, now we're going to be facing this way. Yes, indeed. I do want to thank people down in the comments for letting me know, like, the quest in the tower takes place after I've spoken to the general. So it's like, oh, thank you very much for that. We'll get that sorted pretty soon. So, let's go speak to the general. Stop walking on the spot. I could hear some arguing. Is there some kind of problem with another traveller? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. I mean, that's exactly what we're going to do. I want to see if he says anything about Oliver. But the 100 Days War? No, fine. The general's office is at the end of the hallway on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. Also, I increased the battle speed. See, it doesn't make the same noise anymore. I lowered the speed here on like the, I don't know what you want to call this, like the field map. But in battles, I've increased it quite a bit for the turbo, so we'll see how that plays out. What is on the heightened alert for the time being? Yeah. Right. Okay, so is it this one? It's sort of like I want to go wander around. Yawn. I was involved in the search for the missing airliner until late last night, so I'm dead tired. Yawn. Alright, very well. Is that sign readable? No. Press the alarm, just then like and such. I was supposed to be off duty today, but then we received an order to maintain ready status here in the fort. My, I can steal any of your supplies? Or find a recipe? There's a down. Hello, can I... just want to see if anyone was... We're going to end up in there, aren't we, for some reason? Why else would that be there? Or someone we know, or something like that. Because of what happened 10 years ago, all the guards here are very tense. I hope we never have another breach of this gate by the Imperial Army. I think they've got their sights on somewhere else. Somewhere called Crossbell. Hope we never had another breach of the... Okay. The border is always confronted with threats from the Empire. Therefore, we must be extremely prudent in our actions, whatever we do. Otherwise, it could possibly give them a pretext to invade again. Yeah, you give them something, he'll have it. I mean, they'll have it. Yep. Yeah, you know how he is. How they are. Indeed. Right, so let's go speak with the general. Oh, no. The door is locked. At the end of the hall on the left. Looks like this is the general's room. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Very well, come inside. Can't do gruff, can't. It's the best I can do. Thank you for seeing us. A woo baby around at all? I don't see one. I am glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I have been tasked regarding the Harken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Just noticed. You know I mentioned in Cold Steel 3? Yes. In case people aren't keeping up, I have played Cold Steel 3. You know, there's some people that still don't follow that. It's like, yeah, I know who Oliver is. He's over there. But yeah, that sword on the wall, I mentioned one that looked like that in Cold Steel 3. It's like, similar design. It's interesting, It's an honor to meet you, sir. You're all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. Couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? Handed over Mayor Maybell's letter. So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential. But considering this request is coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Star. Banged the table as I said star. Question mark? Yeah, I know, I banged the table, Morgan. Sorry. Are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Linde, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all the areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allowed a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that there's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. No! Like they'd ever do that. Erebonia's at peace. They would never do anything like that. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. Well, I know it doesn't result in a war, so, it's all good. War never changed it. What? But thanks to the small mercies of Arios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbal Ship Co. claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. I knew it. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. The Kapua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region, and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them. Oh yes, not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those gut-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle? Oops, never heard of the Kapuas. Who are they? You had a run-in with them in Roland. I'd heard that some of their gang had showed up in the Roland region, but I think he's onto us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for male civilians, but I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were braces. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men. He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? I've got guns, mate. What's the matter, General? Did the visitors try to pull anything fun, eh? These braces need to be shown the door. It's over there. There's the door, look. Now what, General? Like, I meant to get them out, you fool. Throw them out immediately. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs. You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. Sorry, finagle, eh? Yeah, I've got to say things wrong every so often. It's because of you, yep, there we go. I've got in the mood now of saying things wrong. Yeah. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that the braces can't be trusted. That. Okay. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? Or finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear of all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull. Hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, your military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Shara's really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries, which seemed to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude, yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl. The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence. So, you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. No, I'm not on Discord. That's not the Discord noise. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle, yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Wait a minute. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. I'm not singing, by the way, if you haven't gathered. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears, to me, are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. Baby? I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Wait, did that work? Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Had a bit of trouble, but did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, eh? How about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. Oh dear. They actually did. Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Oliver Lenheim. Oliver. A wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair Liberl. I'm Estelle and... Now wait a minute. Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Sherazade. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. You got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. Oh, what do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Sorry about that, just had a really big cough. Had to get a drink and everything. Right, anyway. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. Might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. But excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. I guess it's true. You are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but you've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberl, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Sharon, now just a second. We are braces, it is a request. It's the least we can do. And we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Brace's many duties. Alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you the leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So the general has finally let his thunder fall here at the Harken Gate, has he? No doubt his troops screwed up something real bad this time. Oh dear. The general's voice is as loud as ever. In fact, we could hear it all the way here inside the bar. Whenever the general yells, all the young recruits come running in here in fear. The road has finally been reopened. And now that I've got my entry permit, I can finally get to Bose. Cool, let's check upstairs. We should check Olivier's stuff as well. This simple bard that we met here. Even if you try to live a serious life, you're still going to have your ups and downs. That's why living a life on a whim and taking it easy is the best way to go. I could hear the general yelling all the way out here. What in the world did you guys do to piss him off like that? Oh dear. Please don't hold it against me. But after getting my ear yelled off by the general, I can't let you through. It's like, nah, that's fair. Right. Let's see what we've got here in terms of equipment with Olivier. It's got nothing in terms of the needler. That's the same thing we got on there. What we got here then? Nothing that increases my stats. So it's like, Go with the stuff that prevents stuff. I press that as I do the wrong thing. It's like, we'll do that. Orbment. Let's see here. Let's remove the quartz. Slot is sealed. Okay, so we need one of them. The EP1 does feel like the best one out of them. I don't want the death blow one, because we're going to save that until we get something really big. You know how it is. HP 2 feels correct, but I don't know. It depends. All quartz is okay, but we've got that one in the middle, which has got all those values. It's like, And that one's pointless because he's not got any elemental value whatsoever. I don't know what's best for him, really. P2, would that be better over there? No, you've already got him P2. So like I said, I buy several just so I can play around with stuff. I might go with him P2. So I can finally get aerial first. Someone down in the comments who pointed out I haven't used it yet. Why haven't I used it? It's kind of strange. We'll get lightning there as well. Doesn't hurt to have extra stuff like Letier, does it? It doesn't hurt to have that around. I think we'll go with that for now. So I can open other stuff up, see if I can get some more quartz. Right, so let's head back now. The eyes and look, you see how fast it goes here? With 2 times. It is a bit better. We've got to watch out because we've got a chain of 4 now. I at least want to be like, damn it, Oliver, at least once. Yeah. Well, Olivier, Olivert. I don't want to call him. Damn it, Estelle! Right, so I try not...
We're good to go.
To kill it. Da, 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 da. It's like, ow. I didn't want to kill it. Yeah, two times turbo seems good here. I want to find an enemy before I head back to Bose, just to head around. Yup. That's good enough for me. Right, craft. Can't really do anything there at all. We got quick draw. That's really it, really, isn't it? Let's use this aerial then. Just to see it, just to see it. I see why you were saying that now. I understand. So let's do Shadow Spear. And then a normal hit.
Let's move out.
Lovely. Right, so now I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Now we shall head over to Bose! The temple at Bose. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I had imagined. That building over there, is that Bose Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. I'm sure this is really your first time in Liberl. I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberl News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So, do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place? How lovely. Anturos. The Anturos, authentic Liberl cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. It's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full course meal. I have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady. I brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical renditions, are you? Can you actually earn mirror with that crap? I've starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theatre in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mirror in a single night. Big fat liar. Probably not. He doesn't even have to sing well, and they probably give him that. Alright, everyone, good work. Guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. Oh, what? Come back. That's gonna sort your quartz. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? Yeah. I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I don't think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong, silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Yeah, just an artist. Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the General to Liberl. And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Alright, so let's actually see about Oliver. Should be in here somewhere, surely. Surely? There he is. This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It's definitely worth seeing. That's it? That's all you had to say? Alright. Hello. I'd really like to leave my father's business deals up to Simon, but he still lacks understanding of the business world. It would be perfect time for Borden to take advantage of the situation. I guess if I get overwhelmed, I'll get Simon to help me out. It's like I'm planning to go around and speak to everyone again once we've got Oliver. So I'm imagining he joins the group again. Oh, it's you kids. So did you find out anything about the incident? You bet. Valuable information at that. Estelle relayed the information they had obtained from General Morgan. The Sky Bandits in the Kapua family. You're right, that is valuable information. Looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates Bracers that much... Don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. It looks like these recent burglaries were also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. Call them burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. What are they up to then? I would never have thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Vivid Linde. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, to hijack an airliner, then to turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side of ourselves. Yes. Yes, indeed. Sky Bandits in the Kapua family, huh? Who'd have thought they'd ever be fearless enough to try and pull off a crime like this? It would be best if you hurried and reported this to Mayor Maybell. Yeah, nothing at the moment. We'll check, see if there's anything else. Do one's Bear Claw survey. I'm searching for the sites with Bose region where a plant known as the Bear Claw grows. Anyone knows of such places, please notify the pharmacy. Come see me if you need further information too. Well, I know what that is. West Bose monster? A ferocious monster known as Thunderquake has been spotted roving the West Bose highway. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. I think we get those done first. So we need to pharmacy of some sort. What is it? Are you the pharmacy? I don't know which one's the pharmacy. What? The Bear Claw survey. Spence. Might be him. Can I help you find something? Yeah, it was. My medicine works wonders. We came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board at the Bracer Guild. Could you by any chance be Spence? Oh, you're Bracers, are you? I've been waiting for you to come. Guess we can dispense with the formalities then. I understand you're trying to find places where the Bear Claw grows, correct? Yes, the Bear Claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I've been having them shipped from Roland. Just recently, I asked my father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. So it seems like I'm going to be using more of these than before. Now that you mention it... Hey Joshua, didn't we see a Bear Claw just recently? Yep, we found some in the Liberl Valley. Really? There weren't many of them. But there should be enough for you to use in your medicine. This is wonderful news. It's been said that the bear claw grows well in human places. Now think about it, the Liberl Valley is a perfect place for them to grow. I appreciate you helping me out like this. Now I can put my full effort into preparing this new medicine. Great. Good luck with your work and have a wonderful day. We'll be going then. I mean, that was quickly done because I explored already. Lovely. Okay, so let's head out. Come on, Missy. I'm begging you, please let us in. Hello, you two. I could just get a comment from the mayor. I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right. And of course, I'd need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor will be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those with an appointment to leave, without an appointment to leave. With an appointment to leave. Like, you got an appointment? Get out. Hope you understand the situation. Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy, why did you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said that if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot. Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please, leave. Fine. So are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. Niall, wait for me. Phew. Huh? Good afternoon, Lila. Somehow I've ended up here and I didn't want to. Oh, it's you Braces again. Did you just return from the Harken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So those two you just turned away. A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. Really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor is waiting for you. I'm not ready to go inside. Thank you. But yes, I'm going to end this part here then. Because I didn't expect that scene. I would have killed the boss by now. Surely. We'll see if I can do that at the start of the next part though. So we'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.